The Red River Recovery Initiative is getting ready to host Illuminate the Valley, a year-long series of community building events to address the opioid crisis and those struggling with addiction. We have Sarah Opitz from the Lotus Center with us this morning, along with Rory Beal from Clay County Public Health. Thanks for joining us this morning. And this is a very important topic that affects nearly every single person in some way, shape, or form. And so why is this important for you to be involved in this?
I guess for myself personally, it's because I am a person in recovery, and I'm very open about that, and it affects not only myself, but people that are close to me and the community. And we really need to, we hear a lot about what's going on with increase in like opiates and addiction and overdoses, but the opportunity to actually take action and find solutions with other people collaboratively is what I find with Illuminate in the Valley and with the Red River Recovery Initiative.
And so, Rory, if you just want to speak on what is this year-long initiative that you have going on?
Well, you know, it's important that our community is aware of an issue if we're going to respond to it. So Illuminate the Valley is just that. It's shining the light on addiction and opioid addiction in particular. So we can, as a community, look at how we can support those who are addicted to help others resist. And then I would say to create an environment that limits or reduces or eliminates exposure to addictive substances.
For you, how has this series been? What have you taken away from this or learned from this?
Really, I guess the biggest thing I'm taking away from this is that the community here in the Fargo-Moorhead area is invested in addressing this issue. And we have quite a few stakeholders who are interested in participating in this. And especially with the last couple of years and the stressors, we are seeing an increase in the opioid rate, or the overdose rate, apologies. Now they report that it is the top reason why people die from accidental death is from an overdose. And one person dies every 7 minutes, just to grasp the scope of what's going on in the United States. So I really am excited to be a part of this as we start looking for answers and we draw some light onto it.
And so in your personal journey with this, what was that moment like for you when you realized, I need to get help and I need to make a change in my life?
Oh, wow. So I will say that it took a level of different people investing in me. At that point, I did not have a lot of faith in myself. And so it was a group of people saying, like, you know what, I don't care what you've done. I don't care what you look like right now. I just love you, and I want you to be okay. And that's all that really matters right now. And that gave me the momentum to actually look for help, because I didn't think I was really worth it at that point. And I just want to send that message out to anybody who's currently struggling or a family member. They are worth it. And if they are given an opportunity and find that guidance, they can be anything they want to be. Use that motivation, that kind of spurred the search of trying to escape from your issues to do something to achieve it, and the sky's the limit.
So what's it like for you now, having gone through that, having people say, I see you, I hear you, and we love you, to being on the other end of that now for people to say, I see you, I hear you?
I'm going to say that that's like my jive. I really enjoy it, that when I see the people I work with make those small accomplishments, or even the big accomplishments, but those small accomplishments, and get excited, that's the best payoff for me. That's the reason why I went into the field. It lights up my day, and it makes me just, you know, come back the next day with or without my coffee.
And brings life full circle, which is just amazing. And so, Rory, explain what this series is. Is it presentations? Is it videos? Is it online meetings? What does this all entail?
Well, it's going to kick off with 3 speakers sharing their life experiences to kind of bring to life. You know, addiction sometimes is invisible, you know, unlike diabetes or cancer that has a more of a physical manifestation. They're going to tell stories to kind of bring it to life. And from that, there's going to be work to be done to identify actionable steps that we can do to create this environment that supports those who have addiction and helps to create an environment that, for example, will allow people to socialize without addictive substances needing to be present.
And so when does this kick off? What's the day? How can people go to this if they would like to?
So the kickoff is a virtual event. We'll be providing information on that. It starts at 4 o'clock on Friday and then ends at 6 o'clock. There will be actually a virtual Narcan training or naloxone training, which is the life-saving reversal agent for an overdose when it involves opiates. We are doing drop-off and pickup sites right now. The next one is Tuesday. Tomorrow it will be at 3:30 to 6:30 at West Acres in front of the Essentia, and then on Thursday at the Atrium and Moorhead Center Mall. With these swag bags that we have, they have a few pieces with them, first aid kits, the Narcan naloxone kits, the fentanyl test strips, and information within our community. We welcome anybody to drop by, grab a bag, so they can do it from the comfort of their home, because obviously some people are a little uncomfortable about talking about it. This gives you your own space to do it from the comfort of your living room. Then there'll be a pickup site also after it.
So a bunch of good things that people can get and hopefully save a life. Well, Stacy and Rory, thank you so much for coming on here today.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Coming up on today's show, we have 3 easy ways to help those that are struggling with GI issues.